Hello everyone, welcome back to another Main Street Duo adventure.
Today we are at the Disneyland Resort for the first day of the Halloween season. Mickey and his friends have new costumes, Haunted Mansion Holiday has returned, there's spooky new merchandise, and there's lots of new food items for us to try this season.
We'll also be sure to check out the new Mickey and Friends Halloween Cavalcade as well as Mickey's Trick and Treat stage show. Let's get this adventure started.
Our first stop today is going to be the Mad Hatter.
They have brand new create your own headband options and they are super cute and perfect for the time of year.
They have 3 characters from Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. They have Jack Skellington, Sally, and Zero.
They are adorable. We got in line and we were able to score a pair. They are $11.99 for each topper and the headband itself is $9.99. The line moved very quick, it was very consistent, and you are allowed 5 pieces each per person. This was a big thing to do on our list today, so I'm so glad we checked it out first.
Yeah, we got here really early because I thought they might sell out, but they're just bringing in load after load, so I don't think they're gonna sell out anytime soon.
It's good to see.
So I got the headband on. I don't really wear ears too often, so it feels a little tight. I'm not sure if I have a big head or it's always supposed to feel this way.
You get used to it.
Yeah, maybe I won't. If I don't and it starts to hurt my head too much, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna take the characters off and then kind of just line them along my strap here to kind of display them because I feel like this is gonna get tiring after a while.
I like the idea.
I love your new outfits. Beautiful. You look great. Oh, gorgeous. Yours are the best fashions. I brought some vintage fashion today. Thank you. I love Winnie the Pooh. You're so cute. Yes. You're my inspiration. Always. Can we get a picture together? Thank you.
Just met Minnie. She was fantastic.
So cute. She looked beautiful. The characters all have new Halloween costumes this year, which is really nice to see. Actually, the past couple of years, they've all had brand new costumes, so they're bringing their Halloween best.
Yeah, it's like a new standard. You always got to bring something new each and every year, otherwise people will riot.
I like that Minnie has a cool backdrop, too, at her meet and greet area. We kind of see the characters coming and going. We're trying to see them as they come in and out. There's going to be a cavalcade in a little bit, so we might come back and check out that to see all of the characters in their Halloween attire.
So now we're in Town Square, just soaking in all the beautiful festive decorations here. The big Mickey pumpkin is out and about. The lampposts are decorated.
I feel the spirit of the season. I was admiring Chip and Dale's costumes. I just thought they're kind of like autumnal harvest themed. They're actually angel and devil themed. That is so clever. It totally fits them, right? You got Chip and Dale on your shoulder, angel and devil, and then Pluto looks really cute. Normally, you know, his collar is kind of his only decor he can have, but they put like a hyper-realistic pumpkin on his hat. He looks so cute.
Feels good to walk down Main Street, USA. It's been about 3 months since we filmed in the parks. Last time we were here was for Pixar Festival, so it's been like 3 months.
It's been a minute. Feels good to be back, checking out all the new food, characters, all that typical stuff. When we came in this morning, the first thing we did was grab a virtual queue for Haunted Mansion Holiday, which is a Halloween must-do here, one of our favorite attractions. And we grabbed group number 118, currently on group 79. So not too much longer until our number is called.
Yeah.
You already know we had to come check out Candy Palace for the seasonal treats, and there is a good selection this year. Let's dive into it. There are, of course, the classic cake pops, but they're a little bit spookified for the season. There is a dark chocolate, kind of black chocolate Minnie Mouse cake pop. I think this pumpkin Mickey is absolutely adorable. It looks like it actually has a pumpkin shape to it as well. That's going to be a vanilla cake pop. Continuing on with the black dark chocolate Minnie, there is a Rice Krispie treat of her with that bat bow, super cute, as well as a classic little ghost Rice Krispie. And then they've also dressed up the classic marshmallow wand with some Halloween colors. The item next to it is not Halloween specifically, the Tigger Tail, but it's year round. I do want to point out though, because it's one of our favorite candies here, it's absolutely delicious. It is marshmallows covered in caramel, covered in orange flavored chocolate and dark chocolate drizzle. Give it a try if you haven't tried it yet. It is so nice.
We are at our favorite place to eat in the park. We are at Jolly Holiday.
They have a selection of new Halloween treats, and we got some to try today. Some of the seasonal items were not showing up under mobile order, so we got in line, and the line actually moved pretty quickly, so it all worked out, and the items we wanted were in stock.
This is the bulgogi toasted sandwich with corn cheese soup. It is marinated beef, grilled onion, mozzarella, and kimchi aioli on sourdough. I thought this was a new item this year, but evidently not, although I do not remember it coming with the corn cheese soup. So maybe that's new this year, or it's a returning thing from the past. But either way, I am super ravenous, so I'm ready to get into this. These sandwiches here always slap at Jolly Holiday, so I'm looking forward to this. I love a good sandwich with a play on words. Bulgogi. Here we go. Can confirm the sandwich is delicious. The sandwiches here are always like super packed with meat, and this is no exception. This thing has a bunch of bulgogi meat in here. This thing is like overflowing with cheese as well. This is super delicious. I love onion, I love bulgogi, so this is really, really good. It's nice and toasted on the outside as well. The kimchi aioli just adds like almost like a little like sweetness to it. It's very tasty. It's not new this year, but I am very glad I got this. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5 actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you need a drink to wash that all down?
Preferably yes. Do you have something in mind?
How about this?
Cusco's poison? Poison for Cusco?
Yeah, that poison.
Yeah, so we actually got this. This is a glow cube.
It's so cool.
I'm not one to go for glow cubes, but I would say this, in my personal opinion, this is the best glow cube I've seen that they've released in the parks. So we had to get it.
Very clever. You can press the button on top to turn the light on or off to keep that battery preserved. It is so cool, so clever. We love this glow cube. They did a very good job this year.
It might turn me into a llama. I don't know. We'll see. It's either going to kill me or turn me into a llama.
We don't recall having this soup before, so it is new to us. It looks really good. I love corn soup. It has almost like a chili oil looking on top. I'm not sure if that's spicy or not, as well as some little green onion. This is my kind of soup. This is a 5 out of 5 right away. It's thick, it's rich, it's creamy, it has a great corn taste, a subtle hint of cheese too. It's kind of a hot day, but this soup is so good. I don't even mind. This is amazing.
You answered that pretty quickly. You're like, bite, 5 out of 5.
I love corn soup. They usually have bacon in them, so I can't have it. This is not amazing. I wish this was all year round. This is perfect soup. Next up is the hazelnut brownie tart with chocolate frosting. It has hazelnut spread and brownie filling, topped with chocolate frosting and sprinkles. This tart is absolutely a behemoth. It is so hefty, but it smells so good. We love the hand pies they used to have at Jolly Holiday, but this one is labeled as a tart, and the crust looks a little bit different. So let's dive in and see what's inside. Whoa.
Whoa.
What's that brownie filling? Oh my god. The frosting on top is just like soft chocolate frosting, so you will get messy, but I feel like it's gonna be worth it. It's absolutely delicious. I love the kind of brownie filling. It's very unique. I'm not getting any hazelnut, but that's okay. The chocolate frosting on top is just super fudgy and delicious. Kind of reminds me of like canned chocolate frosting, but in a positive way. The crust is not dry at all and it actually really enhances the flavor. It's going to be a 4.5 out of 5.
Our next dessert item is the Jack-o'-lantern Mickey Pumpkin Macaron. It is a pumpkin macaron shell filled with caramel buttercream and pumpkin cheesecake. So if you know us, you know we love Disney macarons. I don't even need to try this, and I'm going to give this a chef's kiss.
Hold your horses.
Let's break into this sucker here. Oh, I guess we're going to break.
Ooh, tender.
We're going to break hot dog style instead of hamburger. Whoa.
Whoa.
Here we go. It's super like delicate shell, super soft, nice rich filling on the inside. However, I'm not the biggest like pumpkin person. So personally, I'm gonna give this like a 4.5 out of 5. But if you like pumpkin and you like caramel.
Let me try it.
If you like pumpkin, you like caramel, you're gonna love this. So I'm not big on pumpkin pie. This tastes like a pumpkin pie, which is good because this is what you want, right? When you get something pumpkin flavored, you want that pumpkin to come through.
So
it's definitely coming through.
You're not a pumpkin pie guy.
I'm not a pumpkin pie guy. Put that on a t-shirt.
I do enjoy pumpkin, so I'm gonna try this and give the real honest truth.
You definitely get that like pumpkin spice, like the spices that come with the pumpkin, yeah.
It does taste like pumpkin pie cheesecake. I got a little bit of that cheesecake tang in there. And the caramel buttercream is very, very mild. This is delicious. My body's confused though because it's hot outside, but it tastes like fall in this dessert. This is very, very good. I feel like it's almost a chef's kiss. It's almost there. It's a solid 5 out of 5 though, that's for sure. We are going to catch a little show with the Disneyland Band and Mickey and Friends. Hopefully they are in their Halloween attire. Fingers crossed for that. If you look at the app, it says 12:15 over in Town Square, but it's actually when the show starts over here at the castle.
So if you are going to be over there by Town Square, it's going to take a little bit before it gets to you.
See the band making their way. We have a perfect front row spot.
They're making their way downtown to the castle.
To see you and all your pals doing it. I gotta say, you guys are looking very spooky today. This is great. All right, Mickey, are you ready to help me set the tempo for the march? That is just great, ladies and gentlemen. Now's your chance to join in with the Disneyland band, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and all of their pals. All right, let's go to the band. We can see on the screen. Let's dance this time. Let's join the fun. Do it behind.
So we saw the band perform in front of the castle, and then we followed them down in front of the train station where they kind of stop and have an actual number with Mickey and Friends.
I recommend it. It was kind of cool to see all the views of the show. We caught their 12:15 set, and it was really fun. You can see all the characters in their costume, so it's kind of like you're checking off a lot of things off your list at once.
If you're in Town Square and wondering why there's no characters out and about, it's probably because they are getting ready for the little number they're doing with the band.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Goofy.
Hi, Goofy.
You look great. You're a scarecrow. Hello. Wow, such a cool outfit. Yeah, we're kind of got the orange and green.
Yeah, we're matching, yeah.
Yeah, got our Halloween vest on. Happy Halloween time. You look so cool. Wow, all the details.
You're able to sew so well too. Look at that patchwork.
You got the patches, the quilting. Love it, love it. 10 out of 10. Good. Great to see you, friend.
Bye-bye. Pro tip, once like a cavalcade finishes or the band and it involves like Mickey and Friends, they're gonna disappear for a little bit. Don't go too far away because they're gonna come back out for their little meet and greets. So the Disneyland band with Mickey and Friends just ended. We kind of lingered around and we were able to meet Goofy right now.
We wanted to show off a little bit of the Halloween merchandise this year, and over at the Emporium, we have some Mickey and Minnie plushes that are actually wearing the costumes that they're meeting and greeting in the parks this year. That was a really fun tie-in. Fun way to remember 2024 Halloween. They're really cute though, and they're each $34.99.
They also have this fun Mickey pumpkin trick-or-treat bucket, which if you're going to Oogie Boogie Bash, I do not recommend this because it is not big enough. You could probably fill like 3 or 4 of these. So bring like your own pillowcase from home or like a bigger trick-or-treat bucket because this will not suffice. But it's very cute, kind of reminds me of the big Mickey pumpkin on Main Street. Very cute, although this one's not two-sided with Mickey's face, but it does say Happy Halloween on one side, and it doesn't have the year, which is what I like. They also have this nice Stitch ceramic bowl. This is more for interior use. Put some nice bowl of candy in here and kind of just eat as you go, as you please.
Leave some for the kids, sir.
I don't really see Stitch too much as far as like Halloween decor goes, so that's kind of nice. And that is $49.99.
Put your hand in, demonstrate.
If it was 626, he would chomp down. This is Stitch, he's the friendlier version.
Okay, okay.
Looks like they have a whole line of Stitch merch. Here is a Stitch coming out of the pocket of this t-shirt here. And he's got like a little costume. Oh, he's coming out of pumpkin.
Whoa.
And it's embroidered too. They've been doing a lot more embroidered merchandise. It reminds me of the old like vintage Disney short shirts. If you know us, you know we love vintage and embroidery is top notch back in the day. So I'm glad they're bringing that around. But here he is in the back.
Wow.
Creepiest pumpkin in the patch.
This is just printed here. This is not embroidered on the back, but it's
Yeah.
still really cool. That's fun.
This almost looks like is it bats or it almost looks like claw marks? But no,
Yeah.
I think it is bats though.
Kind of like ghosty bats.
Yeah, very cool. That is $64.99. It's a lot more expensive than I thought it'd be. They also have a mug here too. Same stitch coming out of a pumpkin here. And it says Happy Halloween on the inside,
Cool.
and that is $19.99. They also have more Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise than I've ever seen. They have Santa Jack here, and his beard is kind of like the bill of the hat. I think that's kind of funny. This is $29.99. And if you are a Zero lover, they also have a hat here as well.
Oh,
The
we love
back
Zero. Oh,
is the
his
tail.
It's like he's flying right through your thoughts.
Yeah, it'd be cool if his like nose lit up or something. This is $29.99 as well.
I like that.
Yeah.
And this is the Disneyland Halloween shirt, if there is one for this year, I would say. Just very classic Disneyland Halloween vibes with Mickey and friends coming out of a haunted house. But hey, there's Daisy. We haven't seen her yet today.
We haven't, no. And this is like when you think of Halloween, orange, purple, green. They threw it all on one
They
t-shirt.
put it all together.
And black.
We have been summoned by Madame Leota, aka our boarding group has been called for Haunted Mansion Holiday. So we're gonna go check out the ride and see what's new.
And what's funny is we just noticed the last 2 years we've come on the first day of Halloween time, and on top of the entry gate there's a big Santa Claus Jack Skellington. He's holding a snowflake.
Kind of like this, like out and it spins in his fingers.
Yeah, so the last 2 years the snowflake has not been moving, and now this year there's no Jack Skellington altogether.
It's a spooky conspiracy.
So there is no standby line. The virtual queue is your ticket into the attraction, so there's not two different lines going on. Hence why we're going straight into the mansion.
Like a VIP.
Yeah, so we're skipping all this outside portion. Oh, and it's because they're working on the queue.
Yep. A lot of construction. It feels good to hear the music again.
Yeah.
Not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse.
Crystals that sparkle with a force that is pure.
You've been put to share? What's this? Can you believe your eyes? I like this Christmas thing.
Gingerbread, gingerbread, gingerbread. Just got off of Haunted Mansion Holiday. Lot to talk about.
There were new things we actually didn't even know about. There was a scene in the attic that we were so surprised. We didn't see any spoilers online, and I literally heard you say, "Whoa, that's new."
Yeah, because my eye goes towards the little Oogie Boogie clapping the cymbals in the attic. It's my favorite thing on the entire attraction.
I can confirm.
And that's on the right side. And then I looked to the left and there was like new stuff. I was like, what's this? And it's like you said, the Jack Skellington head coming out of a present.
Like a Jack in the Box almost.
Literally,
Making a face,
yeah.
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 That was kind of cool. And every year I love seeing what they come up with for the gingerbread house. This year it was a creation by Dr. Finkelstein from Night Before Christmas, and it was a gigantic gingerbread zombie. I guess his name is Little Frankie, so that's kind of cute. And it is absolutely massive. It is 60 pounds of gingerbread, and it's 5 feet tall and 6 feet wide. I think it was very imaginative this year, how the heads kind of rotate and he comes to life. It was really a lot of lighting too.
I did notice
Very
the lighting,
interesting.
yeah. And it ties into the NBC story, so what more can you ask for?
Yeah, it was awesome. We stopped for a little snack outside the Haunted Mansion popcorn cart. They have a new seasonal popcorn, or actually it's a seasonal mix-in. So you order the popcorn and you add on for additional $1.75 this mix listed as chocolate covered pretzels, candy corn, and M&M's peanut butter chocolate candies. But I am a candy aficionado, and I can tell you, these are not peanut butter M&Ms. These are mini M&Ms and regular M&Ms. So that's different, but I love chocolate, so it's okay. This looks really good. It's kind of like savory and sweet, so I feel like it's The best of both worlds.
So watching them make it, they put about half popcorn, and then they put candy, and then they put popcorn to the top, and then more candy on top.
It is layered, so there is more treats inside. See?
Candy corn, arguably the least favorite Halloween candy out there.
But like, it's just kind of like that retro nostalgic kind of candy. Like, it looks really cute.
It does, yeah.
It's not my favorite one to eat though.
Exactly.
This is really good. This is fun. It is nice and sweet and salty. I wish it was peanut butter M&Ms because that would taste, I think, really, really nice in here. But I do love me some mini M&Ms, so this is my kind of treat. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
So we have our park hack here. Always bring a Ziploc bag in case you can't finish your popcorn. You are able to dump it on in here. Whoa, a lot more than I thought there was gonna be.
Wow. Oh, look at all those mix-ins. That's a good
Very
amount.
nice, yeah.
Wait, behind your hand, it's like Candy City. Whoa.
Whoa. So we don't have the Tokyo technology where you're able to fold the top here to save it for later.
Yeah.
We just have.
We gotta get on that.
We're living in the 1950s. It might as well still be 1955 here. Actually, no, I think the ones in the 50s, I think actually closed.
It's like those
it was the rectangular boxes, yeah.
Speaking of popcorn containers, if you don't want to use a Ziploc bag, you could also use a popcorn bucket. We know those exist. We're not diminishing those.
Yeah, so this year actually, we believe it's based off of the design of Mickey's outfit 2 years ago. It's the Mickey like pumpkin like overalls. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure why we're getting it 2 years later, but I will say this, the lines are non-existent. Last year's line for the 0 popcorn bucket waited 2.5 hours. Right now, I think it's like about to be 2 p.m. and you can walk right up and just buy one.
Yeah, last year they had the mayor's car too from for Christmas.
That
was pretty cool.
We got both of them.
Yeah, the Mickey bucket is very cute this year though. It is very cute still.
Our next stop is for a drink at Harbor Galley. This is the Transylvania Transfusion. It is dark berry and cherry punch garnished with fresh berries. Sugary. One word to describe this, very sugary. And I don't think it's like a natural sweetness coming from the fruit. No. Whew. So I'm getting berry, I'm getting some cherry in there as well, but mainly like raspberry is what's coming through the most. I will say this is very sweet, a little too sweet for my liking. I'm gonna give this a 3.25 out of 5. So my best piece of advice would be to let the ice melt to kind of dilute the drink down a little bit, but you tried it and we were kind of had the same thoughts. There's a little bit of like spice to this.
Yeah, the first thing I said is this is like zesty because it felt like very like berry punch almost, which was fun, almost like a childhood juice drink. But then it felt like, whoa.
Something's lingering, like literally like the back of my throat kind of has like a little spicy feel to it.
Like a spicy drink, like a spicy cocktail. It has that same like slow heat in the back of my throat.
What's the drink with it? Is it jalapenos that they put?
The habanero or jalapeno margaritas kind of things
they make like spicy.
Which we usually avoid.
Alcoholic drinks, yeah, we don't like that. It almost tastes like that. I don't know what the spice could be coming from now.
And like I eat cherries and berries a lot and I don't get like a spice in my throat.
Interesting. I don't know.
We're having fun. we're enjoying our day. Our next stop is Rancho de Zocalo, where we have stopped to get an iced Mexican hot chocolate. It is topped with whipped cream and chocolate shavings. And we saw the customer making it, and he scooped it out, like the drink, like ladled it out onto the ice, put a whole bunch of cream on top, some cocoa powder, and chocolate shavings. It looks delicious. I love the idea of like an iced hot chocolate. Let's see. It's thick. It's like, it's not watery. It's really rich in a good way. Has just the right amount of spice, a little bit of cinnamon to it. Nothing spicy though. It's not like a hot pepper. This is really, really good. Maybe my favorite things that we've tried so far today, actually. I'm giving this a 5 out of 5. This is absolutely amazing. It's almost like a cousin to a milkshake. It's that kind of like delicious, creamy texture.
We're on Main Street now, and here comes the 2:45 Mickey and Friends Halloween outfit.
The cavalcade was very cute. We actually got our first glimpse of Daisy in her Halloween costume, so that was nice to see.
Yeah, we also saw some villains as well. Maleficent, Lady Tremaine, Anastasia, Drizella. I was hoping for like 3 times the amount of villains, but it was still really cool.
There was still a good amount. We had Cruella and Gaston too. Very, very fun. I like how they used the Main Street vehicles for some of the characters as well.
And it's also another way to see all the characters once again in their Halloween attire in one place.
Exactly, very convenient. They have it twice a day right now at 1:45 and 2:45 on Main Street.
Our next item comes from Edelweiss Snacks. This is the Fantasyland Garlic Cheesy Brat. It is bratwurst in a cheesy garlic pretzel bread.
Eating this just in time for Brat Summer. So if you know, they sell this garlic cheesy bread at Maurice's Treats in Fantasyland, which we absolutely love. And people do this hack where you take the cheesy garlic bread and you buy a skewer from Bengal Barbecue and you put the two together, and apparently it's like chef's kiss. We've never tried that, but this is the same concept. I feel like Disney has listened to us and given us what we want in one food item. So I'm gonna give this a go and let's get into it.
We already love the garlic cheesy pretzel bread as is, so we'll see how you like this version.
Okay, so the first bite that I got, I didn't get any of the bratwurst, but it was really tasty. Reminds me of the garlic bread from Maurice's Treats. However, it is a little like on the harder side. Maybe it's been sitting there for a while. I did notice when we got there, I thought there was gonna be this long line. There was no one. We walked right up. So I have a feeling the items may have been like sitting for a while. So I think it's kind of like giving a hard texture to the pretzel. The bratwurst itself, pretty good. Not my favorite. I have never tried the hack that I was talking about earlier. I feel like that would be better than this. I feel like both items would be super fresh because I have yet to have a bad pretzel bun from Maurice's Treats that is like guaranteed freshness. It's not quite the same. So I'm gonna give this like a 3 out of 5. I see that what they were trying to do by listening to us, but I don't think they executed it very well. You live and you learn. We wanted to show off our Halloween t-shirts because we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, we actually have unintentionally matching Winnie the Pooh vintage t-shirts.
Yeah.
Johnny had bought this one for him a while
Didn't
ago
fit me,
and it
yeah.
became mine.
So these are vintage Disney store Winnie the Pooh Halloween shirts.
And a cool detail is they both have like a little bit of like a line of text on them. So mine says, "It's time to eat our tasty treats." And Donnie's says, "Pooh wanted his pumpkin to be just like Piglet." It's almost like you're reading a storybook. And we saw somebody in the park earlier that had another version of these. So it's like 3 lines of a story. It's so cute. I love the old style Disney shirts.
Yeah, and we had this idea, oh my gosh, we gotta get a picture with Winnie the Pooh, and we headed over to Critter Country, and they're not even there doing meet and greets.
The wall's closed off right now because they're working over on some of the new enhancements for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which we're really excited for. Our last snack stop in Disneyland today is going to be at the Tropical Hideaway, and we got the Monstropolis float. It's an ube dusted Dole Whip pineapple and mango with passion fruit coconut juice and lychee fruit. This is so adorable. I feel like it's a nod to Monsters Inc. because it does mention Monstropolis. I love the lychee fruit eyes. That kind of reminds me of a cocktail we had on the Disney Wonder years ago during Halloween.
Oh yeah.
And the leaves coming out. I immediately smelled the ube dusting on top. It smells just like the ube dusted popcorn we had during, was it Pixar Fest? Yeah, Pixar Fest started. It smells very fruity and delicious.
I would say this is like the epitome of what Halloween
A Halloween treat
snack
should
should
be.
look like. Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited to see what the passion fruit coconut juice tastes like inside. It's very green, but I love passion fruit coconut. Okay, I got a little bit of all the flavors, looks like. 26? Whoa. It's a flavor party. I mostly am tasting the pineapple Dole Whip, not really the mango. They probably really blend together. But the coconut juice really, really shines through. It tastes really nice with the pineapple Dole Whip flavor. And the ube on top just adds another element, kind of a floral, fruity taste to it too. This is really good. This is great for a hot day like today. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
So there's the lychee, and they actually put like something in there for a pupil as well.
I think it might be a blueberry.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. You feel like you're eating an eyeball?
No.
Oh, that's good. The juice is really good.
Yeah, everything mixed together works really well. You gave us a 4 out of 5? I'll give this like a 4.5 out of 5. This is really good. Super refreshing, my goodness.
I was just gonna say something very, very refreshing.
Yeah. We made our way over to DCA to catch more Halloween time offerings. In Hollywoodland, we actually saw that there's a final showing of Mickey's Trick and Treat over at the Disney Theater, so we're gonna catch that 4:30 showing.
Happy Halloween, everybody!
It's so good to see you.
Yep, that's the best part of Halloween.
Getting together with friends and dressing up.
Who's ready to dance? Knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
Suddenly, there was a mysterious castle with thunder and lightning.
And butterflies.
What?
It was getting a little too scary.
I want candy, lots of candy. But first, we have to tell our spooky story. Hey, wait a minute. Ghosts don't have ears.
Just me.
Here in Hollywoodland, they have a fun show that's called Mickey's Trick and Treat. It usually plays during Oogie Boogie Bash, but this year you can catch it during normal operating hours.
We actually just caught the very last showtime of today, the 4:30 show, and we love the show. We know it's, geared towards the children, but we're all kids at heart. And the I Want Candy song is so dang catchy. We reference it in like everyday life.
Yeah.
And then when the show ended, well, first of all, the characters looked really cute. Great costumes, great little storyline. Check it out if you're a kid or kid at heart. It's great. We're leaving, and they said, "Oh, enjoy your treats." I'm like, "Oh, it's like metaphorically, like enjoy Halloween." No, they handed us all Lifesavers gummies. So it was a show and a treat, and it was a great time. And I feel even more in the holiday spirit, the Halloween holiday spirit. It's been 20 minutes since we ate last, so time for another snack. We got the Mickey waffles from Schmoozies. It was kind of a surprise when I saw it on the Disney Parks blog, because Schmoozies typically just has ice cream or drinks, like milkshake kind of thing. So they had Mickey waffles. I don't know why I thought there would be three miniature ones. It was only 2, and it was $10.99 for the 2 Mickey waffles. So interesting, but I love Mickey waffles. Let's see how they stack up to the regular Mickey waffles we've had at some of the buffets. It is pretty fresh, I must say. The batter tastes good. I think maybe even better than the regular cruise line batter does for Mickey waffles. And they are done just perfectly, not too crispy, not too light. I'm gonna do a little dunk here. They do come in a bag with some powdered sugar, so they shook them up before they gave them to me. That was kind of fun. Okay, let's try the syrup on it. Will I get them every time I'm in the park during Halloween season? No, but I'm happy I got them today. Considering the price and the whole experience in general, I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 for the 2 miniature Mickey waffles.
Yeah, I would say just by the looks of it, not worth it.
Yeah.
Not worth the price line.
I was so curious, so I had to try it,
To pay $10.99 for 2 Mickey waffles is definitely hard to justify.
Yes, only 2 of them. I wish there was 3.
This next item is from the cappuccino cart. It is a peanut butter cold brew. It has chocolate and peanut butter infused cold brew topped with a peanut butter cold foam, drizzle, and peanut butter M&Ms. This looks fantastic. I'm super excited for this. I love peanut butter foam, peanut butter M&Ms, and this is actually peanut butter M&Ms, unlike the popcorn we had earlier at Disneyland. So here we go.
It smells so nice.
Whoa.
Yeah, peanut butter mustache.
Oh my goodness. That is the best cold brew I've had at the Disneyland Resort.
Wow.
Wow, that is really good. That's up there with the like blueberry pancake one that we
That
had.
was one of the first ones we tried, yeah.
There is a thick, and I mean thick, T-H-I-K, or is it 2 C's?
2 C's.
2 C's of peanut butter foam. Like, it took a while for the like cold brew to penetrate the foam. It is phenomenal. The peanut butter drizzle, peanut butter foam. This is a peanut butter paradise. Say that 3 times fast. This is fantastic. I could see how it could be a little too sweet, but doesn't bother me at all. So I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5.
Future Donnie here. This is getting upgraded to a chef's kiss. Like I said, this is the best cold brew I have had on Disney property. I absolutely love peanut butter, and this hit the spot. I'm going to be getting this at least a dozen more times this holiday season.
This is fantastic. I even think you'd like this. That's how good it is.
So good.
Yeah.
They do have, you can get one level up on the peanut butter. You can get the cocktail, and it has peanut butter whiskey added.
This is gonna make me start drinking coffee. Honestly, this is so good. Try it. Courtney's giving it a go.
It's like a mousse cake frosting on top. My gosh, that is very good. This is a coffee I can take, and I'm not really a big coffee person. Oh, this is very enjoyable. The peanut butter M&Ms on top add an extra little bit of fun. This is really nice, and that peanut butter drizzle on top of the cold foam, it is peanut butter paradise.
We stopped by in Cars Land because it is the best decorated land in all of the Disneyland Resort.
We love Cars Land, especially during Halloween time. They go all out, all throughout the land, even at the cozy cones. The streets have fun chain spider webs above them, and there's even a pumpkin patch of like fuel tanks.
Yeah.
It's adorable. They get very creative here in Radiator Springs.
Yes, Mater's turns to Mater's Graveyard Jamboree. Lightning McQueen is also decked out in his Halloween attire.
Yeah, he's like a superhero. That's pretty cool.
But yes, the decorations here are top-notch, can't be missed, especially at nighttime.
Yes, we're a little short on time today, otherwise we would say for the beautiful sundown time at Cars Land, but I recommend seeing it both times, at daytime and nighttime. It's gorgeous for both.
Right before the entrance to Adventures Campus, we saw something. We saw where the treat trail is going to be for Madame Mim.
Yes.
This is where Ernesto de la Cruz met 2 years ago.
This is for Oogie Boogie Bash. And that brings us to our next point. Why we're a little crunch for time tonight, we are going to the cast member preview of Oogie Boogie Bash tonight. So we actually have to go get our wristbands for that. And then it's going to be starting at 11 o'clock tonight. So all the Halloween fun today for us.
Yeah, 11 to 1:30, right? Yeah, so it's going to be like a 16-hour day. It's a long day today.
But it's a fun day.
Yes, Madame Mim was one of the new villains at Oogie Boogie last year, as well as Judge Doom, this year's new characters.
We have Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb, as well as Hades from Hercules. So we're excited to see them.
Yeah.
Real out here in person for the first time for us. It'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm very glad we get the cast preview because it's a lot less crowded, I feel like. Although it is pretty busy, but they can't put as many people as if it was a normal Oogie Boogie Bash.
It's like a dress rehearsal, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. And we only have 2.5 hours to do everything, so we are super just like running around like with our heads off. It's crazy.
It was a really fun time though. We are ending our day at the Grand Californian. They have something called the Great Hall Cart, and they usually have seasonal treats and goodies. So we stopped by to see their brand new selection debuting today. They had a variety of cookies, including a caramel apple cookie, a cookie box. They had an Old Hag Crispy. That's the official name. It's the real name. It was a chocolate rice crispy. And they also had a pumpkin gingerbread cookie.
Yeah.
We're hoping it's like the Mickey gingerbread. It looks very similar. It kind of has that glaze layer on top. Has little chocolate facial features. Looks delicious.
It's great. We don't need to wait like a whole year to get the Mickey gingerbread cookies because they come out like throughout the year now.
They kind of do, yeah. Usually during Halloween they seem to have a release, and then we also freeze some of the Christmas ones.
They also had the culinary team display, which is the Old Hag from Snow White.
Over the boiling cauldron, and there's even some fun lighting elements under that cauldron. They're still building it. We could see the Rice Krispie treats on the bottom.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, it looks like they're still kind of building the ground, and who knows what else will pop up around her in this scene that's being built.
So I think we are going to end the video here. It's been a long, fun-filled day trying many different treats.
We accomplished a lot today. We saw the characters in their new costumes. We tried a lot of new food. Got to go on Haunted Mansion holiday. It was a perfect Halloween kind of day.
Yeah, also caught the cavalcade and the band with Mickey and Friends. It was a very good day. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out our Oogie Boogie Bash cast sneak preview. We're going to be doing that tonight. That video is coming out before this one. We are so looking forward to it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you real soon.